don't get to make any snowmen this year, I'm going to show you how to make your own snowman for home. So I've got a ordinary freezer bag here, and I'm going to draw on one side of it some eyes. I'm using a black Sharpie pen for this, so it's a permanent pen. Some black coal eyes, and I'm going to do with orange, it's a bit red actually, but that's okay. I'm going to do a carrot nose, so a little triangle like that, and colour it in. And I'm going to do, back to my black pen, a mouth, which is going to be some dots, like that, about 7 or 8 dots. So I've got the face of my snowman there, but he doesn't quite look like a snowman yet. So what I'm going to do is fill this up about 3/4 of the way up with water, put him into, or she, her, into the freezer, and then wait and see. So 4 or 5 hours later, out of the freezer, and here is my lovely freezer bag snowman. And because it's frozen now, it's changed colour slightly, so it's whiter, and it makes a lovely tactile object for small hands to play with. You can also explore light, so when you hold it up to the light, it shines through, so you can hold it up against a window and talk about that as well. So hope you can have a go. And finally, I'm going to show you a really simple, lovely way of getting toddlers to paint a snowman. So you will need a plain piece of white or light shaded paper and any kind of scrap paper. Now first of all, I'm going to cut out a circle, 2 circles. So one slightly bigger. You could draw round something, I'm just cutting it by eye there, but you can draw round something like a sellotape roll or something like that. So that's my lovely tummy part, body part of my snowman, and then I'm going to cut a slightly smaller one for the head. Now what I want to do is be able to peel these off, so I'm not going to stick them down really thoroughly. All I'm going to do is use a little bit of sellotape and make a sort of a loop out of it and stick a couple of bits just on the back like that and stick it down so that later on I can actually peel it off very easily. So there we go. I've put lots of little blobs of sellotape all the way around the edge, and the same with the head as well, and I'm going to stick it onto my white piece of paper like that, and same again for the head. Now this is where you can have lots of fun and get children of any age to get involved. So if you've got babies, they can maybe use their hands to put paint on. If you've got older ones, they can use whatever you've got really, brushes or sponges, or I've got these little foam spreader things, they're quite nice as well. So really use whatever you've got. And I've got some water-based paint here, and the idea is I'm going to use my fingers, I think, and get a little bit messy here. You can paint straight over the top, so it's going to be a little bit like snow, a stormy, wintry day. Now hopefully those those orange shapes will stay in place until you finish this, but really get them to do whatever they want. So it's sponges as well, some white over the top, I think, like that, and make it a bit darker down here at the bottom. So do as much of that as you can, let it dry really well, and then we're going to peel off and reveal our snowman. So I'm just peeling off the last little bit, and there we are, my beautiful snowman in a snowstorm. Now you could leave it just like that, or you could get the children to draw on it. So you could draw a face. I'm going to go little dot mouth again, cheeky nose and eyes. You could even make a hat for him out of more paper or paint if you wanted to. You could even make a lovely cozy scarf for him as well. Keep saying him, maybe he's a her, snow lady. There we go. There is my snowman, snow lady.